Hello, 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 and thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Soraya Martial-Wright. Welcome to The World According to Soraya. For those of you who do not know, I'm an elder law and special needs planning attorney in South Carolina, and I help families plan for the unexpected and protect their valuables. All right, so we're continuing with our Elder Law Month series. Last week, I told you that it's extremely important to have a caregiver agreement in place if you are providing care for a loved one and are receiving compensation. Even if it's your parents, even if it makes you uncomfortable, and even if deep down in your soul you feel like you're doing the right thing, it's important. This week, we're going to talk about long-term care insurance and why you might want to consider it long before you actually think about retiring. So, what exactly is long-term care insurance? Long-term care insurance is the type of policy that helps you pay for long-term care. Earlier this week, I asked a poll question on Facebook. I asked how many people actually have long-term care insurance, and the majority, including myself, indicated they do not have a long-term care insurance policy. Now, I'm not making excuses for myself, but maybe I am. Long-term care insurance, unlike other estate planning tools, isn't something you actually have to really worry about when you're in your 20s or 30s. But it certainly is something you should consider when you're in your late 40s and 50s. Why? Because studies indicate that approximately 70% of those over the age of 65 will need some type of long-term care. And these statistics are not just available to me, they are also available to the insurance companies. So the closer you get to that point, the more expensive it'll be, the more likely you are to be rejected for coverage. Now, in prior videos and blogs, I have mentioned that unless you are a multimillionaire, you simply cannot afford to pay for long-term care. It costs thousands of dollars a month. So unless you're impoverished and can qualify for Medicaid or have millions available to you where you can afford to pay thousands of dollars a month for your care, you really need to be proactive about planning. And the earlier you consider your long-term care needs, the more options you'll have available to you, including long-term care insurance. Now, it's not a very sexy topic. It's not something we like to think about, and it's not something you will absolutely need. But we insure our homes, we insure our cars, and we're doing it just because. And long-term care needs to be part of our just because, and it needs to be part of our estate plan. All right? So, if you didn't know that it is extremely important to consider long-term care insurance long before you might need it, now you know, and I'll see you next time.